Hello everybody. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a channeled message, okay, and it literally started off with this little, I call these my spiritual fortune cookies, okay. So this is a channeled message for the collective. Take what resonates, okay. But the first card that came out was Spiritual Millionaire, and as I saw Spiritual Millionaire, I literally started to hear, you have no idea the ranking that you have in the spirit realm. You have no idea who you truly are. You have been going through a series of experiences. You have been going through a series of really like challenging experiences, okay? To where you have literally been asking yourself, WTF, what is going on, and how much longer in this, and why? At one point you were even asking, like, why is this even happening? All I did was open up my mouth and say that I wanted more. All I did was remove myself from certain people in certain situations. All I did was just finally saw that I am worthy of receiving more, and all I did was act upon that. So why is it that everything has been the way that it's been? And it's literally because you are walking in your path. You made the choice. You started walking in that path, and Spirit was like, okay, everything that does not align with who you are walking into now, it needs to go. And a lot of it was your mindset as well. Your mindset needed to be prepared to be able to walk in, to receive, okay, to receive more of what it is that you've been asking for, because you're covered here. Financially, you are covered, okay? Let's get into the channeled message. Let's get into it. Spiritual Millionaire was the first thing that came out, okay? Then the second card that came out is It's Your Turn. It's your turn. So if you've been feeling like, hey, you know, it's 222 as I'm saying that. If you've been feeling like, you know, how much longer, or you're just getting like overwhelmed with how everything is turning out, Spirit is letting you know, reminding you and confirming to you that it is your turn. Okay. Then the other card I got is you're not losing, you're being realigned. So everything that has fallen away, everything that has made like exited stage left of your life has literally been making room for you to be aligned with this energy, with this spiritual millionaire energy, okay? Because Spirit needed to remind you of who you are, and Spirit needed you to remember who you are, kind of like Mufasa and Simba, okay? 303. Spirit needed you to surrender, okay? To surrender. Spirit needed you to go ahead, and this is the strength card my daughter drew for me. Spirit needed you to remain determined and willing to see everything move forward. Strength, courage, determination, okay? Being willing to do what it takes and change certain aspects of your life to be able to walk into what you need, what you're walking into, what was always meant for you. Okay, this is also generational wealth, but let's get into it. This is why, okay, this is why you've been out here healing and breaking and coming back online, okay, with the version of you that can not only receive, okay, with the Six of Pentacles here, that can not only receive, but also expand, okay? This is generational wealth, okay? On a whole collective consciousness. Okay, that's what I just kept hearing. Then I got this, the number 88. You could be seeing a lot of 8s, 888, 88, but I had, this card came out, okay? And as everything was coming out, it was starting to make perfect sense. And then I also got on the oracle here, the Wednesday oracle, clarity. Things are being made clear. This message is literally being made clear to you, okay, that you are who you are, and this is why you've been going through the experience that you've been going through. It's literally been preparing you to be initiated into something that you've always meant to stand in. You were always meant to have this energy, You were always meant. That's why you always give. No matter what, if someone is in need, you are always there to give. And now it's your turn to receive. 88, a powerful sign of impending financial abundance and prosperity. You're being rewarded for your past efforts. Like I said, you're being rewarded for your past efforts because you've always been someone who is very quick to give, someone who is very quick to help, to assist. And now you are receiving these rewards right back to you. Okay. Visibility. Okay. I kept seeing visibility. You will be seen as your story goes viral, inspiring millions to see the divine miracles that have taken place in your life. Tell your story. Those that need it, okay? To those that need it. Tell your story to those that need it. There are those that are waiting for your confirmation that it can and it will be done. That it can and it will happen, that it can happen for them. They're waiting for your confirmation, your story, okay? You are the blueprint. You are the map to the destination that truly exists. You will be visible. Your story will be told, and you will provide the map, the roadmap, the blueprint for others to know that this energy does exist and that you are living proof of it, okay? The next card that came out is you're being blessed in front of your enemies. You're being blessed in front of your enemies. There were others that created a whole mob against you, okay? Against you reaching this point in your journey right now, all right? You were supposed to stay dragged to the ground, okay? They did not want you coming back up, and they did everything in their power to try to keep you where they think they had you and where they think they left you, okay? But they're quickly finding out that the ground you were laying on becomes the very ground that you stand in your power on. God used this experience to add to your purpose, your wisdom, and your story. Remember the visibility, your story, okay? They will watch you get back up. They will watch you get back up from what they assumed was your defeat, triumphant and abundantly blessed. Abundantly blessed. But not just you, whole generations, okay? Because this is not just you. This is more than just you. This is why you were moved through these certain situations, so that you can go ahead and do the healing and change the mindset and change the mind frame, so that this can continue on for generations, so that you can heal generational patterns and cycles that kept your lineage away from what is rightfully theirs. This is rightfully yours, and you have just opened up the pathway for everyone else behind you and for everyone else before you, okay? Not just you, whole generations healed, transformed because of what you've overcome and you didn't settle for. Because no matter what happened, no matter what was going on, you did not give up. You did not give in. Something kept telling you there's more, there's bigger, there's greater. I just know there is. I'm not going to quit. I know what it looks like, but I know what it is. I know what it looks like, but I see past that. I see past that. The Panther energy, okay? Spirit wants you to move in silence. Your power speaks louder than words, okay? In shadow integration, strength during darkness, Spirit wants you to move in silence. Your power speaks louder than words, okay? Use the darkness as your strength, okay? Move in your own inner knowledge and your own inner guidance. Move with your own guidance and knowledge. Tell no one your plans, okay? This is between Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, and you. This is between you and no one else, okay? Listen to your intuition and don't ignore it, okay? Listen to your intuition. Do not ignore what you are intuitively being told, okay? And then the last card that came out, which was literally on the other side, it literally flipped over on me, and I was like, okay, Spirit, they want to be you. They want to be you. but they never had the strength and the courage, the resilience it takes to be you. They wanted to gain success quickly, okay? They found out that they don't have the sauce, okay? They could be all up in the kitchen with all the same setup, but they will never make or cook up anything, okay, that's remotely close to your savory creations. They have what they feel are all the ingredients, but they will always be missing the secret sauce. That's you, your energy, you and your purpose. They will never have what you have. And that's what's making them so upset. But they're finally seeing, just like you're seeing clearly, they're finally seeing who you truly are and who you truly came here to be. And they realize that they're just not realizing that they can't stop it. Okay, this path has already been chosen for you. And they have already been chosen to do what they do to get you here. In other words, they were being used to literally change your mindset, change the way your perspective, they were literally being used as experiences for you to go ahead and align more with this energy, okay? It's all been a part of the plan. They are the stop on the map, okay? Part of the journey, but not the destination. They were literally a part of this blueprint, of this roadmap that's leading you to your destiny, spiritual millionaire, that's leading you to your generational wealth, to the cycles that had to be broken. They were literally used for your advantage, for your benefit, for you to be able to move and remember who you are and actually make things clear for you. I love you guys so, so much. If you would like to go into a personal reading and go deeper into this channeled message, the link is in my bio. Also, yeah, continue doing what you're doing. Continue moving how you're moving. You've always had the sauce. You've always been this person. It's just that now you're getting ready to literally step into it. There's good news, okay? Page of Wands here. There is literally news that is going to start bringing all of this together, and you're going to start moving in this energy. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, okay? You've always been the one, okay? You're just now finding out, or you've been finding out through everything that you've been through. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.